Well, Rodeo 2025 has come to an end. If you're dealing with teeth trouble that meant missing out on all the great barbecue and other food, our first guest can help you say happy trails to those issues. To get quality and lasting results, you need a dental professional with advanced education, advanced experience, and a doctor who knows how to use advanced technology. Dr. Ali Obeidi, or Dr. O with Elite Dental Solutions, uses his expertise to offer the most customized and cost-efficient options for life-changing smiles. Dr. O joins us again with part of a series on educating us on dental health. Good morning.
Good morning, Deborah.
All right, when people are dealing with issues like this, even though it took years oftentimes for it to happen, we get impatient and we want stuff done right away. And so we fall for certain things where people say, come in and we can get it done just like that. Well, you want to customize someone's fit. You want to find out what the issues are. You have various options for them. So it's not as easy as running in, running out, and having it fixed like that. That's why it's important to see a specialist, not just go to any dental office.
Yes, Deborah, this is the question always I get, and I think people are way more familiar seeking specialist services from a medical professional than in dentistry. I gave you an example last time. You remember we talked about, God forbid, if you have a heart problem, it's very natural for you to go and see a cardiologist. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a funny joke if your family physician doctor says that, I got a weekend course on open heart surgery and I can do it for you. So it's gonna be, you said that no thanks. I would say, oh, run away. It's a little bit different for people's mentality in dentistry. It's the same thing for complex cases, for severe worn-down teeth, for people who we cannot save their oral health anymore in a regular basis.
In fact, it requires more education. You went to a lot more education than just dental school.
So my specialty is prosthodontics, addressing all those questions. Prosthodontic is a specialty recognized in dentistry for decades now, and we are focusing on complex cases and complete or partial tooth loss.
Yeah, and because you're experts at Elite Dental Specialist, you can offer so many different custom solutions. It's not a one-size-fits-all either. But what you get to see on a daily basis is how these implants literally change lives. Let's take a look at some folks who came in dealing with some tough dental issues and what they look like now.
Yeah, you remember this patient is a mom as a bus driver. It's a regular person. And she fall into a place that the teeth cannot be saved anymore. So she came to me. I heard her story.
Wow.
And I told her, hey, enough is enough. You have to stop worrying about other people, and you have to think about yourself. Now we have to fix you. So this is the transition that she got.
Yeah, and look at the difference in that smile. She's a bus driver greeting kids on the bus, and those kids could notice a difference in just her confidence and her spirit. All right, this next patient, let's take a look at their teeth before and after.
Yeah, this is a entrepreneur immigrant that very hardworking, but too much stress in his life. The stress ruined his teeth and worn them down to the point that it was not restorable. So came to me to receive help, and I designed a complete set of fixed teeth for top and bottom.
Amazing.
Here is the transformation.
Yeah, we saw there, and we'll take a look in just a little bit of some of the different options that you have. All right, and then our next patient.
Yeah, this is another regular person, just like your mom and sister, owner of a mom and pop shop, struggling with teeth problem for years, lost several teeth and was wearing a not very comfortable false teeth. This is her dramatic transformation using fixed full arch solution and implants.
Wow, and look at the difference that makes. You can see that confidence there. All right, and finally, let's take a look at this next patient.
And this is a young lady, beautiful young lady, was victim of neglect, came with rampant caries where the teeth got rotten so fast you can't save them anymore. She was in pain. She separated herself from the outside world and became isolated. What I did for her was to remove all the teeth and replace them with implant solution and revive her back to the normal life.
Yeah, that is amazing, back to the normal life. And I would bet that for a lot of people, this is way above normal for them because they've struggled with their teeth for such a long time. For dramatic treatment like this, what's the cost? Because that's what stops a lot of people.
So this treatment is not actually only for rich people, for wealthy people. In our practice, we offer financing for people. The overall cost would be about $25,000 to $30,000 regular price, based on where you go and seek the treatment. But any regular person, a bus driver, a chef,
what you just showed.
Yes, exactly.
Patients.
They can finance it with our third-party finance solutions, and it would be probably less than $250 a month.
Wow.
Which is, if you get a coffee a day, it's going to be more than $250 a month.
But that's good for people to know, because when they see the total price, they think I can't afford that. But when you break it down and have that financing, it makes it accessible to so many more people. All right, let's take a look at some of the things on the table here. Down toward the end here, the traditional dentures. A lot of people are familiar with those because that's what we had for a long time, or our grandparents and things. The problem with those is when you have those on, you're still losing bone, aren't you?
Yes,
and they slip
and it slip, and it's moving, it's bulky, and it takes time for people to get familiar with it. It's a solution. I'm not dismissing that as a solution for some people. That is the thing that they can get.
Yeah, it's the cheapest but not preferred.
The cheapest but not preferred. Okay. So I'll show you how when we say that it's moving, how it's moved. So it's basically is not staying.
So when you try to eat, people have had problems with it falling out while they're eating.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. But implants, they can come and help here. So this is a situation that we talked about it last time. If you lose a tooth, one older option is to reduce the original teeth, neighboring teeth, and then make a bridge. So this is a regular bridge, right? This is not a real tooth. This is a fake tooth here, but it's actually fixed and not removable.
Yeah.
This solution was available for years and years. But nowadays, we can have an implant placed inside the bone, and we can have a real tooth on top of that.
Yeah, all right. Now let's move to like the full arch here. Now people are hearing a lot about this. The problem is they're not all made the same. Just like all dentists aren't the same, these are not all made the same. Explain these three options that you have right here.
So with the full arch, when you lose all the teeth but you have bone, so we can place 4 to 6 implants in one arch, and we can fix a full arch teeth into those 4 to 6 posts. Right. Some people call them posts or implants or fixture. They come with different materials. The older version, the older version was denture teeth. Okay. So dentists would convert the denture teeth to a full arch fixed prosthetic and screw them into the implants. As you see, this is the same thing as a denture quality.
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes we call it hybrid, right? Okay. So newer materials with better resins, better options for worn down teeth. And then this is the zirconia teeth, which is the latest technology. It's a one solid piece that is never breaks, is never chipped. It's very sturdy and so strong.
Dr. O, when people shop around and start comparing prices, that's what they need to know is what level of quality are you getting? When you put this in my hand, I can feel the weight of this one. The fact that you said this never breaks is important, because why would you go through all this here?
Can you hit it? Can you hit it and
here's
watch
an example. There's
no wait.
Mm-hmm. Right, there's a difference there.
And then the zirconia one.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, who's there, right? But you knock on the door of your door, and you can get the quality that you need. But the bottom line is that people can change their lives, not only for how they look and feel, but also for their health. They can go back to eating nutrient-dense foods and things that are good for them, not just soft, starchy foods anymore. And you see, like I said, every day what a difference it makes. Every patient you've brought on here has been brought to tears in terms of that difference, bringing you to tears. You love what you do.
Exactly.
And thank you for educating us on this.
Thank you. Thank you for having me in your show.
All right. Thinking about getting dental implants, teeth in a day, or all on 4 treatment? Did you get a quote from a national brand? Before you do anything, Elite Dental Specialist and Dr. O want the chance to make a difference in your life and make sure it's done right. He has an exclusive offer for Great Day Houston viewers. Call now to receive a complimentary one-on-one consultation with Dr. O, which includes assessments and 3D cone beam radiography. The consult fee and 3D x-ray are a $450 value, but it would be complimentary if you call now. In addition, bring your quote and save up to 20% off that price. You must mention Great Day Houston to receive this offer. Call Elite Dental Specialist. Here's the number, 346-603-5847. Again, 346-603-5847 to secure your spot now. And for more information, visit their website at elitedentalspecialist.com.